Ring. Alright, YouTube. I went over the bias with the Discord. We currently inversed a 4-hour bullish fair value gap to the down, a bullish fair value gap, blah, blah, blah. I really want to see if we're going to respect this 4-hour bearish fair value gap that we created. We have an hourly London session highs above. Again, ES already took out London session. Again, we just took out these draws, so I want to see if we get a reaction off of this area. I'm going to wait for 5-minute confirmation because, again, we came up and we took the hourly out. So I really want to see what happens here. A lot of people are probably bearish because, again, we have this bearish 4-hour fair value gap. We inverse this 4-hour bullish. I want to see what happens. I really want to see what happens off this draw. But again, it's a no news Monday. I'm going to be more patient coming in. And again, we're back to our normal rules. So just going to do what we do. We have equal lows on the 15-minute time frame on ES. Right here, Wing Wong, where Asian session / this 4-hour low is. I haven't checked NASDAQ hourly time frame. These aren't equal lows. But they are on ES in the 15-minute time frame. Your chart might be different than mine because, again, I'm on NQ. And you might be on micro. So, again, go off of what your chart is showing you, not mine. I'm going to wait for 5-minute confirmation here because we swept out an hourly / London. And that's based off of my rules. If it was a 15-minute high, I'd scale that to a 1. ES is looking like it wants to continue a little higher. We got to remember, too, with this tariff news, guys, that happened on Friday. We got to remember, because, again, they shut down the tariffs, and then I think he re-put them in place or something like that with the new rule. I really haven't done much research on it, but... Man, the beauty of it all. Alright, I'm cutting chat. Hold on, someone else is typing. I'll wait real quick. I saw Wing Wong typing. I'll be in and out of the chat. Woo, whoa, whoa. We have equal highs here, I think. I'm pretty sure on ES also, guys. Yeah, we do. ES might want to take those out. What is that, 4 p.m.? Yeah, it's 4 p.m. 1 p.m. ES is probably going to target these equal highs up here. I didn't see these. But regardless, I wouldn't have taken a setup to it. Maybe we can form a 5-minute S&T off of it. It's 4 p.m., right? Yep. I don't know why I have this as a 4-hour high. Oh. I'm gonna paper trade this. I really think I think ES is gonna come up and take out these equal highs up here. I want to see if NASDAQ reacts off of this, but again, I'm more of a bearish bias. I don't want to go against my bias right now. I'll paper trade if we come out and react out of this 5-minute, because we touched right into it. See if we respect it.
The one place you go to go places. So if I book my flight now, will I stay later? Book now or add later. You still save. Thanks, Voice in the Sky. The one in travels, the more he saves. Bundling flights.
Yeah, we're coming right into equilibrium also.
He even got this rental with his phone. In Canada, it was free. In Italy, they also back on right. Expedia, the one place you go to go places.
There's no way we're gonna just leave these equal highs right here. I wouldn't think. Yeah, see. Swept that low. Formed a 1-minute S&T off of that. Yeah. I'm gonna sit out on this one. Be 1 to 2 right there, because NASDAQ just took out those equal highs. I'm gonna sit on it because I want to see if we're gonna form a 5-minute S&T off of this now. I'm gonna sit out on this one because I don't like these candles how they closed. So we'll monitor it, see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna sit out on this one. If I miss out, I'm not gonna be aggravated. see if we can just do the beats, because again, last time the live session got. All right, we didn't form a 5-minute SMT. We do have this 5-minute though.
Someone order a college degree program? There's a college in there. Hey, I just deliver life upgrades. We're trying here.
All right, would have been stopped out, so I like that. I would love for this to slow down a little bit, please, and thank you. Holy shit. That's a little bit of a rough one. Oh, don't you dare, woman. Really? See if we keep ripping here, we can get a little bit of a retrace. Again, we know where price wants to probably go. But again, I need to see some. I need to see my confirmation. I'm going back to patient Travis. Even off the 1-minute SMT, break a structure. That's a big stop for me. 68 points. It's a little too much. I would really like this first presented fair value gap to get filled. $28 seconds till this candle closure. Also, I'm gonna look at the 5. All right, inverse of the 5 minute gap. We're probably gonna dump here. Points. What's a 20-point stop? I have to go in 2 micros on ES. Not liking that. To make 37. All right, we took out London. Let me inverse this 5 minute. Can you give me a retrace? Alright, I'm not liking that reaction down. It's okay. I entered off that 1 minute SMT and I have my stop above this high. Let's see if I get faked out here. We do have that 5 minute bullet bearish fair value gap above that we might want to fill even more. Let's see if I get stopped. We are touching VWAP, so this is where I would like to start to reverse down. So we'll find out. This is where I would like to see us start moving down. Right here would be the spot. Nice big bearish candle closure would be nice here. If not, it's all good. Alright, we formed a 1 minute bullish. Let's see how we react off this 1 minute bullish. If we inverse it, I'll be very happy. If we respect it, we'll probably get stopped. I would love to see an inverse of this. Would love to see an inverse of this. Alright, we inversed it. But I'm liking this trade so far. It is No News Monday though, so again, we'll see if we get chopped around or not. We're back in profit, so 27 points. Okay. NASDAQ already took out these London session lows. That's why I want to target them. It'd be a 1 to 3 risk to reward. Where's 1 to 2 partial? $688. I'm gonna put one at 688, and then we'll let the rest do its thing. That'll be first take profit. 688 will be my first take profit. We did form a 5-minute SMT off of that London session low, but we had that 5-minute fair value gap above, so I'm hoping it was just to fill that. And hopefully we continue down, because we do have those equal lows down below on Asian session lows. But I'm going to take my profit here if we can get there. I might reduce my risk to here above this high. I'm going to reduce my risk. NASDAQ still doesn't inverse that 1-minute gap either. So we'll find out. Let it run, follow our rules, follow our system. That's all we got to do, right? That's all we got to do. It's all we got to do. Reducing risk even more. Reducing risk. Let it play. Don't take partials early. Let it play. Don't take partials early. Target our first 1 to 2 RR and then, oh shit. Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on, baby. Do your thing. Do your thing. At least our risk is reduced regardless. So. First take profits at 88. 88.50. 88.50. All these low resistance draws, so far we're looking good. The market just needs to do its thing. I really want to take a partial here. Really want to so bad. So bad, dude. So bad. $9.08. Come on, Trav. Let her play. Focus on letting your trades run. My entry's at 902. There we go. Come on. Alright, we hit first take profit hit. I had it a little bit higher, to be honest. First take profit hit. Alright, I need to reset this. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm basically at break even. I'm at break even here. Basically at break even. So how much do we have secured? I don't know how much we have secured. But I'm basically at break even. I'm going to go for those London session lows. Let's see. See if I get stopped at break even. My entry's at 902. Yep, I get stopped out at break even. I still have one runner, dude. Most of my position got stopped out at break even. I still have one runner. I guess I did one contract wrong. I'm so confused what's going on right now. Oh no, I did get stopped out. Okay, we did get stopped out. It just took a second to get out. Alright, I got stopped at break even, but I took a partial around a 1 to 2. My entry was 902, so again, we were risking 10 points instead of 9. And I took my profit around a 1 to 1.2. This is the whole target right here. But I'm going to stick to my system and be done. I'm still in on my FTMO accounts, which I'm going to cut right now. I'm going to cut my FTMO accounts right now. I'd really like to target those London session lows, but I'm just going to go break even on this. I'm going to close that position. So I made $96 on my FTMO accounts. I like that trade, and we let it play, which I'm proud of myself with. But again, we got stopped out at break even. But we took one partial out of the 4. I entered in 4 micros. Yeah. It's still probably gonna hit too. It's gonna suck, but I swear if I get tapped right at break even, dude, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. Oh! You little snake! You little snake! Did anybody guys stay in? Fuck. Wow. You can stay in, Wing Wong? Shit. Yeah, no, you're good now. Now break even. I'd even trail a little. Damn. That stinks. Oh, I should have kept it like right here or something. Wow. Hey, we caught the trade though. Wow. 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 Oh, flash is on. That's hitting. That take profit's hitting. All right, well, I got stopped out right at break even, and now full TP hit. That sucks. Youch. It's all right though. We still made $52 per account. But yeah, that's booty right there. I think a couple other people hit that dub. I got to go back to the chat, but this was the overall trade. Ended up playing out. So we predicted the trade, but we got stopped out at break even. First TP hit. Left the runners run. Damn. All right, there should be some W's in the chat right there, though. There we go. What'd you make on that wing? I want to see it. Did you go in 4? You had to make around 400. 174. Did you go on less? 2 micros. That's still good though. Hey, that was a W trade though. W trade. Oh, I got stopped right at fucking break even, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Ouch. That's good. Yeah, it's still dub. Still a good ass trade. All right, with my perspective here on this one, yeah, I got stopped out right at break even, but maybe I could have managed it a little bit better, and I'll put that in my notes. Since we took one take profit, but I got stopped out right. I got it literally right at entry. But again, am I gonna get mad? Am I gonna get frustrated? No, I would a little while back, and maybe if I was on a losing streak, which I got to work on. But again, shit happens. Overall trade was predicted, which is good. But again, that's really it, right? Yeah, no, it's good, Wing Wong. It's good. Dude, I got stopped out right at the fucking... Oh, damn. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. What do we make on the day? $0. Why do we make $0? What? I think something is going wrong with you, TradeZilla. It says I made $52 per account. Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right. We would have made, let's do the math, 23. What was first take profit? Around 11 points. So 11.50 times 5. So it'd have been $57 because we have to add the 57, right? Plus 23. What is it? 23 what? 23.25. 23 will do times 5 times 3. So 345 plus 52. I would have made $397 per account. Plus 397 times 5. We would have made $2,000. Ooh. And imagine we targeted this down here, the equal lows. Ooh. You stink. Like butter. I would have been $500 away from freaking the trail and drawdown. On 5 accounts, we would have been at like 52,000 on the dot. There you go. Good job, guys. Good job. Well, I'm done for the day. We got that recorded. Yeah. That's all we could do. Probably could have managed that trade a little bit better. I didn't go by my break even. My break even was at this 15-minute low, but then after I took my first profit, I took my break even at this 5-minute low. I really should have stuck to my break even at this 15-minute low, because if I did that, where would it have been? Where's my break even? If it was where we originally had it, right here. Yeah, it wouldn't have been. Even if we just had the reduced risk, it would have been good. But I took it right off here. I took my break even here, and then it stopped us out at break even. Yeah. I'm gonna have to journal that. Oh. Good trade though. I mean, we waited. We swept those equal highs. Scaled down to the 5-minute time frame. We waited for that inverse fair value gap. We got the inverse fair value gap. We scaled down to the 1-minute time frame. 1-minute time frame. We came up, formed an S&T off of this 1-minute high. ES formed a high and a lower high. Nasdaq formed a high and a higher high. Entry off of that. Schmack. Stop above that high. Schmack. Yeah. That's really it. Yeah, my trade's always bugging too. Right at break even. And now full TP hit. That sucks. Ouch. It's alright though. We still made $52 per account. Damn, what happens if we let it all run? 23 times 5 times 4. We would have made $460 per account. Wow. Wrong. Or at least somebody hit full take profit, dude. I went in with 4. I was risking 200 per account to make 460-ish. 400. It was in my risk rules, so again, no more than $250 per risk. So again, we were looking good. Yep, just do what works best for you, man. Do what works best for you. That was a solid trade, though, in my opinion. Yeah. Reason why I took it off ES too is because it was the leading index. Another entry you could have probably taken too. When did we break structure to the downside on Nasdaq? It was here, so I wouldn't have taken that entry. Never mind. I took ES because it was the leading index off the 1-minute S&T. I really think we're going to come down and take out these Asian session lows too. But if we had runners, I'd put my stop above this high and let runners run. Have a trailing stop. Excuse me. What I really should have done is just kept my risk here. That's what I should have done. Even above this candle's high. It's all right. But all right, YouTube, I'm going to end that there. We showed the profits. Yeah, 52,000. 52,000. I wish $52 per account was made. But yep, we got stopped right at break even. I sent it in the chat on the Discord. But again, still gonna trade these accounts as of now. because that technically isn't a loss. And then we'll just keep cycling through. And then I made $100 on my FTMO accounts. If you can see that there. We started a new FTMO account. Can you see that? No. All right, but this is eval. Eval. We have to make 10,000 to pass it. So again, we're $100 up on it. Solid trade, but shit happens, right? It's part of life. But let's see if we run all the way down to those equal lows that we wanted to target at first, which I do think we are going to. But my ass ain't chasing price, and I'm going to get off before I do something stupid. Stick to my rules. One trade and done. Got hit at break even. Part of it. Don't want else to say. At least we had a couple people hit some runners in there. All right. Peace out, YouTube.